Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I too rise today to request that we adjourn in memory of Kobe Bryant and of the other 8 victims of the tragic helicopter crash on Sunday, and want to echo the very eloquent comments of my colleagues from Southern California. This tragic loss was felt very deeply in my community for many reasons, not the least of which was that the helicopter crash occurred in Calabasas, in my district, in the hills just across from A.E. Wright Middle School and the Las Virgenes Unified School District. And for so many in the West San Fernando Valley, as across Los Angeles, Kobe Bryant was so much more than basketball. He was the Lakers, he was the NBA, and he was the childhood hero for many in our district. It was also a personal loss for our staff. My district director, Catherine Coddington, who has very ably served our community since I took office, worked for Kobe Bryant for almost 4 years. On an almost daily basis, she was involved in his media relations and a number of other things. And so this was a very personal loss for our AD 45 family. And was speaking with her last night and reflecting on her experiences and the really up-close and unvarnished view that she got of Kobe over the time that she worked with him. And she had a number of reflections that I thought were worth sharing. One was just the view that she got of his tireless work ethic and his relentless drive to be the best at everything he did, from the 4:30 a.m. pre-workouts that he would do after leaving a late-night game, to the fact that if he would miss a shot, that he would stay after the game and take that same shot, oftentimes for an hour, from the exact same spot until he made it 100 times. She reflected on his incredible love for the game of basketball. She said she had no doubt in her mind that if he didn't make a penny, if he had never been paid, he would have worked just as hard to perfect his game, because that was who he was and that was what he was about. And she also reflected on his very, very sincere and genuine commitment to philanthropy. As some of you may know, he was one of the top wish granters for the Make-A-Wish Foundation, over 200 families in devastating circumstances where he came in to grant a wish. And almost all the time, this was without publicity. This was without notoriety. Nobody knew about this. This would be taking time away from his schedule, where every minute of his life was scheduled to go and sit, often for lengthy periods of times, with children and with families that were struggling through difficult circumstances, not because anybody would find out about it, not because it would get him good publicity, because he felt that that was the right thing to do. So I think those are important things that we think about when we remember Kobe Bryant. And for me, one of the measures of his impact is how deeply his loss was felt by so many in our community, and regardless of age or background or interest in the game of basketball, or whether you knew him or not, there was just this profound, really shared sense of loss among people in my community and across Los Angeles and the state of California and the world. And so as we remember those victims and remember Kobe Bryant, he is somebody who transcends the game. He will be deeply missed, and I respectfully request that we adjourn in his memory today. And also in the memory of Gianna Bryant, of John and Carrie and Alyssa Altobello, of Christina Mouser, Sarah and Peyton Chester, and Ara Zorayan. Thank you.